Pitch number starting deposited into left field, coming out number 2 for the Yankees. Deeper in left field. Ewing track, and he can't make the glitz. Spencer Jones. So the big 2 prospects, Lombard Jr. on pick of the Yankees in 2022. There he met Zach Short.
You know, Seth. Reputation.
Then you'd be on that pipe.
2 outs.
Jeez.
Shielding his eyes is Ewing.
Our arm. Eve 2021, sorry.
Stints. 3rd spring game. Here's the 0-2 to Polanco.
More protective.
Backing off is Seth Brown, makes the batters for the 3rd consecutive season. Charging is Semien.
Way. You get it over the.
The 2-2. Swung on Jason Dominguez. Dominguez.
The pen with his fastball.
Radar gun.
That being not correct.
Field, a hard base hit this afternoon.
Big field.
Field. Jason Dominguez. Tyrone Taylor. So you're telling that?
You did whatever it took, but no.
The 0-2 to Taylor. Keith.
2 home runs this spring training. Remember.
Here's Carson Bench. What do you like about it?
Side of the right side. That I can.
After this outing.
Till the next time to try.
Here's the payoff.
Another left-hand hitter.
Behind him is kind of a funk by Semien, but right at
The favor.
Oh, there goes tremendous athleticism. So Duke Ellis is there to field that way.
Oh, good. You pitch with that, but their own look. And
asking for it up. Off the mound is Peralta. AJ Minter faced hitters recently for a couple of years now.
Who's got it? Nice.
Mets with the leadoff base runner.
much better, much preferable.
I forgot. Shielding his eye. An RBI double for Brett Beatty. Touches home. Second time today. On the batter.
He's not.
Everything coming one way, one side. He's in the score. Going. Everything then was going one way.
This is the group of the future for the Mets.
You know, maybe.
Striking 73. Well, your nickname. And every time he promptly gives up a base hit.
Oh, nice. He's a big tank as far as.
Well, he did a much day. No, he did RG
At the ballpark.
Defensive placement, particularly.
Gellis now with 2 on and nobody out. Help improve the defense overall. Anything in particular?
The whole shooting match.
Into left. Trying to get a few more pitches. Jason Dominguez comes through with a pitcher for the Mets.
Out there in the middle.
The 0-2.
So it's interesting. And now we're.
Yep.
Polanco getting to explain my Majesty T. For these players,
doubt.
because
For those of you that are
win the challenges, but you get 2
in the strike zone a little better.
rare if it's early.
Nice. Shet's day is done. Here's Francisco Alvarez. hit, so that's now 2 base hits to the right side.
That's right, Steve.
And when they're the runner from third, is something to keep in mind.
Left-hander as well. That's what impressed me. Nice. He wouldn't relent.
I mean, an adjustment and flick it back at me.
Nope.
He needed plays every day.
Well, victories. Whoever was his partner. Oh. By the way, Carl Edwards Jr. is back up.
Yes.
So a long strike, 1 and 2. So we got 2. That would have been tough on me, Keith. But yeah, that would have been real tough.
Trying.
With the Mets, he was the Mets minor league pitcher of the year, and the hope. Well, you know, you old making the left center field.
Gee, announcement there. I thought it was SN1.
But with Gary, he just switched shirts with him.
Boy.
Forget.
Steady player defensive. This is what
The judicial.
Jackson Clough back on Dominican Republic beat the Netherlands.
I mean,
But those, I mean, the rosters to left field, and that'll be
that. And you.
First big league action. Lombard, strong throw. David Wright making his way, and 2 years later, you're in the big league.
watching you through the first inning.
And the third inning too.
Different pitches for all the innings.
I know you've talked about how comfortable you are.
Really comfortable because that's what I like to do.
In his young career.
And
No doubt.
Oh,
at second base after the Escara double. At third, Jonathan Ornette. Here's Ryan Clifford up for the first. Up is Corona.
Boy, that ball went a long way.
With a base hit into center. Pache, he slides in safely. So another run does score. Jose Rojas now. Faith. A huge amount of pop. You get the one, the spring training one. 2 is made.
right?
That's right. All former Mets front office. It's 86
Is in my contract. Then
LA, Chicago.
terrible scheduling for April.
Full count. What about San Diego? Martinez Jr. up at the plate.
Sidewinder.
Good job by Rock.
And we won't see Gary.
Well, you never did.
And it was a lot of suffering in that game.
Did the reel to reel. Oh, no, keep that. I mean, I've never shoveled so much in my life. Out. This year was
The roof. It took him 2 days.
This is Bradley Hanner pitching Austin.
So the blizzard evidently was.
You got to get someone up there to rake your roof. And there was a hole in the pulling out of our driveway. Garage, side panel of the garage needs to be replaced. The columns was. Freddie Perot.
nope.
Deposits a base hit.
House, is that like mid-century modern?
Yep.
And it was perfect.
I learned it. Because, you know.
Charging is Reimer, bare hand. Right around the foul line.
We're on the road. Get out of here.
Oh, no.
No.
Certainly not fried chicken. And he was telling me a story about. And I hope the turn you want to do, Rosick. With the Mets, he was the Mets minor league pitcher of the year in 2022. The hope is that number goes down a tad.
Scheduling for April.
Well, if you can get through it unscathed.
The blizzard evidently was a heavy snow.
Yeah.
So
It's more like a beach house.
Yeah, it's cool.